Cracker over for the team one, charging out off the bat versus Riz Daddy, trying to see if he can go for a bit of a fire breath. Polly, is he gonna go for the big go? Does Cracker expect it? Potentially, hold on. Maybe big go. Meteor, worst up. Does he have him? Oh my goodness! Riz was able to do it. And then Cracker did not oh, come on. What is this? Hold on. Who did that? Core, you can't. Mock them. He's friends with him. He's friends with him. They know each other. They know each other. Oh my god, look at the damage. Hold on. Andre Sapkowski over here blasted this guy out. My goodness. Andre, fireball out of Riz. Big damage onto Andre. They got himself full burst. Got himself big aim shots with a true shot. It looks like it's going to be Riz trying to go for a quick mass invis or a quick greater invis. Whenever he's in line of sight of this guy, he takes a substantial amount of physical damage. Poly to follow, trying to go for feign death. Does he get a proper poly? Riz took a lot of damage. Andre does not have a trinket. Wait a second, you're just dying. He literally had to go for ice block. Andre apparently was able to do just enough damage. The man doesn't have a trinket. What is your burst? What is your setup? What is this man's doing? He does a lot of damage. Hold on a second. I think Riz might have actually met his match. Does he have himself the Fire Blast? The Fire? No, he does not. Shooting power out for Riz Daddy. Does walk next to a fighting shot, and I guess that's going to be a freezing trap to follow. Big damage out of Andre. Got him some mad death shock him, and it's going to do a lot of damage to Riz. Poly onto Andre. Ooh, I think it's over. I don't know if the guy's... Yeah. Also, I just noticed Riz is playing Polymorph that doesn't let the enemy heal. Oh, there goes that, I guess. My goodness. Core tried to see if he could got himself a bit of a better angle, as it didn't really have to do much in order to take down Riz. Hunt by Verisana. Metamorphosis for one of the Demon Hunters. Big ol' hunt into a meta for Core as well. Trying to see if he can go for an interrupt as Verisana does drop down Darkness. I think both of them drop down Darkness actually. They're just trading cooldowns. One goes in for a hunt meta, the other goes in for a hunt meta. Verisana is a little bit behind her health. Could be in a bad spot. This is where Core spawns a demon. Could be actually healthy and does continue. The pressure continues to sustain. Arhi trying to see if he can come back in. And that's going to be Core taking out Demon fairly quickly. Arhi has the Demon Hunter trapped up. Trying to see if he can move the totem. Potentially group him around the corner. Wasn't really able to get a lot of grip action in there. It's going to be Arhi. Big defenses already. Got him some Guardian Spirits. As long as he stays aggressive or defensive. As long as he heals or does damage. He's going to get a portion of that as a healing. Trinket out of Arhi. Let's get in with an imprison. Does Core have enough to take him down right here? He needs something right now. Stunned. Wait a second, maybe. Ivy to fall. Does go for a backflip for just a second. Blade Dance right after. Looks like Arhi was able to recover plenty. Oh, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's a matter of time. Demon Hunter trying to see if he can escape. Goes in for the burrow and pops right onto the guy, spiking him upwards for all the physical damage. Miko trying to see if he can go out here, get all the dots. It's going to be a neutral Arki. Again, Miko is just the master of jukes. He mastered the jukes this whole tonight. I think he's had a really good uptime of that precognition, hasn't he? Absolute insane uptime. Trying to see if he can go for full dots versus Arki. As Arki is really unable to get too much pressure onto Miko whatsoever. Trying to see if he can hammer through him, but the Dark Pack was able to absorb all this Shaman's carnage, all this Shaman's rage. This is going to be yet another juke. Oh my god, Miko is just draining the guy. Just needs another drained soul. Arki trying to see if he can go for recovery. Looking for those heals, but the dots are ramping down on him. He doesn't have an interrupt for a second here. Finally has an interrupt. Sunder trying to make sure he doesn't get juked, get juked out yet again. Because if he gets juked out, oh, he's trying to see if he can hold on to his kick. He didn't want to give it away at all. But when that happens, you just... Oh, man. Miko's just so good with his jukes. He's insane. Oh, that's cute. Snuck. Oh, big meteor down. It looks like Riff trying to see if he can take a page out of maybe Riz Daddy's book. Trying to go for the big meteor go. Does not have the war sum to really combo into it. This is going to be yet another juke for Miko. Perfect opportunity for him to go for full dots on the Riff. Trying to go for a big drain. No interrupt available for the Mage right now. This is where Miko is able to punish them completely. It's going to be a drain life into a cauterize and an ice block. Double defensive used up. I think that's where Riff maybe could have separated the two. But let's see, he's unable to. Miko trying to see if he can break the ice here. With that introduction, Polymer out for Rip. Got himself full ring of fire versus Miko. As long as he can get a proper kick. As long as he doesn't get juked. Yet another juke. My goodness, Miko is a juke god. Riv is fully doubted though. He does it with Miko around the corner. Miko able to avoid it. Riv does have himself bloodless for a second here. Or time warp rather. Blinks to break out of the stun. And does have some images attacking him on the side. Miko again trying to see if he can maybe get yet another juke out of Riff. He does have interrupt coming back up. This is where you gotta make sure you land that interrupt perfectly. Mika is so good at getting those jukes though. So good at punishing the enemy casters or enemy interrupts in general, really. Casters or melee. Riff, it's just gonna melt over time, man. He got nothing. Got to time, I think it's over, yeah. Mika has been able to take it down fairly quickly. My goodness. Got ourselves a Riff over for the team one. Gonna be first up. This is gonna be Riz Daddy first up. Fire versus fire. The bull. Is it gonna be the man getting the horns? Or the undead getting his, I don't really know. Corpse bite? I'm not really sure. We got ourselves, Manchik over as the demon hunter. We got Ver. We got ourselves Kragar. Oh, that's Mirak. That's Kragar. And Riff looks like going to be opening up by Riz. Immediate breath by Riz. Meteor down. Worst up. Got himself full burst. Oh, big damage. Does Riff going for Iceberg? He may just have to. Big damage. It's going to be a cauterize. Oh my goodness. He wasn't really able to get a full Meteor Wombo combo on the guy because Riff does play Blink. Normal Blink. However, that still did a lot of damage. Forced everything out of Riff. For Riz, it was just a combustion, which he can get back pretty quickly. In fact, he can just even take Riff's combustion. If he ever goes for combust, he can just be like, yoink, mine now. He's going for a bit of that range damage too. Meteor around the corner. Riz may be in a bit of trouble. Trying to see if he can avoid it. He's so big, he can't really hide behind the cart. Oh, super well. Maybe an Iceberg situation. He does have himself the cauterize in case he's in trouble. Does go in for a little bit of that shifting power. Riff does not look like he's playing shifting power himself though. Blink by Riff. That's going to be Riz. Trying to see if maybe he can go for a breath. That's going to be Mage's blink all over the place. Big combustion. They're ready for Riz. Oh! I don't even know what happened. Was that Riz's combustion? Immediate Iceberg versus Mira. But Mirak can't really break past the Iceberg whatsoever. Was that Riz's combustion? Was it stolen? Looks like it was his combustion. If he can somehow get away from Mirak, he'll be okay. Got himself the whole time, so he's A-okay. He can take a lot of hits. This is fine. It's a lot of damage he's taken. Oh, that was a big hit. I think Warriors are now going for the Skullbreaker, aren't they? I think a lot more of you guys are going for the Skullbreaker. Poly out, trying to go for G-Bite. Riz is going to have to give himself a bit of a breather. Definitely going to have to work for a breather. Instead, he's going to go for Pyro. Does he have himself the blink? Oh, reflect. That's a really badly timed reflect. Well, hold on. G-Pie still hit Mirak, so maybe he was able to get a Fire Blast before the G-Pie finished off. Fireball? Does he have any burst go? Ooh, that's a lot of damage taken. Does have anything for this one? He may be in a bit of trouble. The Warrior just is one more execute. It's going to be a quick blink. Does Riz have anything for this one? Fury to follow. Mirak takes a lot of damage. Riz, oh, does get a hit with an execute. That is rough. It's gonna be Core just charging in, flying up in the air, trying to see if he can just barrage the guy, and this is gonna do 10% of his damage with every single hit, so unless he can avoid them. But he was able to recover a lot of health at the end. Stormbolt, oh, but it's a full metamorphosis. You are immune to CC for a short bit as you're leaping in and metamorphosizing as you're transforming. Looks like it's actually going to be Core Sphere, trying to see if he can turn around onto Vera. But Vera trying to go for fear of his own. It's going to be him. Summon up a demon. That's going to be Core, trying to see if he can potentially take down Vera. Verisana. That's what it is. Verisana. Hunt out of Verisana, trying to see if he can maybe capitalize on some damage. This is going to be Darkness down once you go in and maximize damage out of this Hunt, but he knows he can't really close the gap. Verisana trying to go for a leap. Oh! And Core just goes in for a big blade dance, slashes right past him. That is a demon spawned in on Core. Can't slay the demon kids in each other. May just need to do it right now, actually. Maybe you're actually worth it. Oh! I think trying to see if we can hold on the demon until later. It was like, well, here's a heal. I can take the demonic soap for later. But Krager just came in swinging. Immediate reflect versus Miko. As long as he doesn't get juked out by Miko, Krager may have a chance here. Immediate reflected out of that Mortal Coil. Try to see if you can maximize the damage versus the Affliction Warlock. Again, as long as you are very, very careful when you go for the interrupts, you might be okay. Does that him go for an interrupt? Does not reflect for this one. There's going to be defensive stance for Krager immediately. Beacon fully dotted him up. That's going to be fear to follow. Krager does have a way to break out of this one. May have to go super aggressive. You're dropping the defensive stance. Try to see if you can stay as aggressive as possible. It has himself a little bit of survivability together with a Enrage Regeneration. Potentially does go for Enrage Regen. Lots of healing versus Mika. Got himself Bloodthirst to follow. Reflect up. Krager trying to see if he can stay on Mika as best as possible, but the drain life from a distance and a dark glare around the corner. Fear onto Krager. Can't really do anything about this drained soul. Got himself a little bit of borrowed health as well. But that's really about it. He's on his last leg right now. Mortal Coil sends him running towards Miko, surprising the defensive stance, but it's just over. Miko again able to get those jukes out. Every time Miko gets juked out, that's an opportunity for them to score a kill. And I feel like just about every single time tonight he's been able to do so. Gonna be I-Beam out of Minchik versus Miko. He's got him some full dots onto the Demon Hunter, trying to see if he can go for the Drain Recovery. He's going to go for the Soul Rod, big board away. Does he have a Gateway as well? Potentially Fear onto Demon Hunter. If he can maximize the value of the Fear, he might be okay. He's going to try to see if he can reflect damage back into Miko. Sounds out Demon Hunter Fear as he goes in for the hunt. I don't think he's ever established a proper hunt of the guy. So that's a wasted hunt in a way. Miko's barely at any health, but so is the Demon Hunter trying to go for Drain Life. Wait a second, maybe? Magic, I think, just dashed the dots. Hold on, no one touch him. I think he just dashed the dots. He tried to sit down for food. Oh, he's able to recover. Oh, good moves. Good move. I was going to say for a second, I think it's over. But he did remember that the Mage did provide him food. It's a good thing that the Mage was able to cover that team, man. Faso's giving this guy an opportunity to recover, giving him a proper honor duel. I do appreciate one of those, man. A proper honorable duel. Manchik is walking into this one down on a handful of cooldowns, actually. It's going to be a blur up really early on. Does have a trinket. Does not have a proper metamorphosis. So as long as he may be extra careful with these pets, and he goes in for more of a hit and run, emphasis on the run, emphasis on the demon denial, that actually could be pretty good. He had another axe toss. Tyrant is out and swinging. Does he have a darkness? He does have a darkness technically. I don't know if he really wants to mess around with the darkness. I think it's over potentially. Yeah, the demonic army just ends up overpowering him. That is so rough. My goodness. Who got the most kills there, actually? Cora, apparently. Demon Hunters, man. And that's what I said. Like, somebody in chat, who was that in chat asked me? It was Chosen One. Yeah, Demon Hunters are not bad in duels. As you saw, though, they just don't have the survivability that some of the other classes have. They're not bad.